Focus solely on creation and contribution, without worrying about gains and losses, successes and failures. Xiefeng. June 12, 2016. The way of the Great Tao governs both the microscopic and the macroscopic. The universe operates within the Tao, with every detail functioning under its influence. The net of heaven is vast, yet nothing escapes it. Even gods and Buddhas cannot escape the governance of the Tao, much less mortals. Unselfishness leads to the fulfillment of the self, and selflessness leads to the realization of the self. Those who are selfless focus solely on creating and contributing, without concern for gains or successes. It is precisely because they create and contribute selflessly that the Tao fulfills all their ideals. Because they do not calculate or consider their own efforts and benefits, the Tao realizes their most beautiful wishes. The sum of positive and negative energy in the universe is zero. What one gives and what one gains ultimately balance out. If you give, you will inevitably receive. Once you receive, you must give. This is the justice of the Tao. Therefore, a person who understands this principle will focus solely on creating and contributing, leaving the question of gains or successes to the Tao's arrangement. They do not worry about being short-changed and thus live each day joyfully, immersed in giving and creating. If we create a paradise and it is taken away, we should not worry. Instead, we create another paradise. If this paradise is taken away, we continue to create yet another one. If this one is also taken away, we do not get angry, upset, hesitant, or doubt the Tao's justice. Happily, we begin creating yet another paradise, repeating the cycle of creation and contribution. The perfection of life and the way to realizing beautiful ideals lie within this continuous process. A sage has no selfish heart and takes the hearts of all people as his own. A celestial being has nothing of his own and takes what belongs to the Tao as his own. Having nothing means having everything. Once you possess something, you will have attachments, false thoughts, fears, and troubles, and you will not achieve true fruition. Therefore, continue creating and contributing without the desire to possess, and you will be free from harm and enjoy a carefree life, reaching the celestial islands continent. Lose at sunrise and gain at sunset. Losing here means gaining elsewhere, losing today means gaining tomorrow. Sweat lost is food gained, effort lost is spirit gained, worldly losses lead to heavenly gains, and losses in this life lead to gains in the next. Nothing is lost in vain, and nothing is gained without reason. Therefore, focus solely on creating and contributing without worrying about gains and successes. This is the path of those who follow the Tao. Without creation, there is no joy, without contribution, there is no happiness. Without creation and contribution, there is no beautiful future. Giving much and receiving little is a fortunate event in life, a way to avoid misfortune. Receiving much and giving little is a misfortune, a way to avoid blessings. A storm may arise from a clear sky, man's fate is as unpredictable as the weather. The Arctic ice cap is disappearing, the glaciers at the source of the Yellow River are rapidly retreating, heat waves come one after another, and disasters follow in quick succession. Small changes gradually occur, and major changes happen in an instant. Who can guarantee that tomorrow will be the same as today? Life is as fleeting as a white horse passing through a crack. What you gain cannot be kept. Once changes occur, everything will disappear like water flowing eastward in the Yangtze River. The river flows 30 years to the east, 30 years to the west, and everything gained will become a fleeting dream. Everything is a game, only life and nature are real. Everything will be lost, everything will become a fleeting moment. Only what is embedded in your consciousness is truly yours. If your consciousness is embedded with animal characteristics, you will descend. If it is embedded with the characteristics of celestial beings and Buddhas, you will ascend. Accumulating treasures in your consciousness makes them difficult to lose. Accumulating treasures outside yourself not only makes them hard to keep but also becomes a burden for your mind and life. If the process is not good, the result will not be good. If the process is good, the result will be good. A lifetime of troubles will lead to troubles in the next life. A lifetime of joy will lead to joy in the next life. Therefore, create with joy and contribute with happiness. By maintaining this joyful process, undoubtedly, you will ascend to the fairy world. The Tao is just, the Tao is the consciousness of the greatest creator, the Tao is formless, and the Tao governs everything. Entrust your life to the greatest creator, entrust your life to the Tao. We just focus on creating and contributing. By chasing the sun, we can escape the darkness. Do not worry about anything, do not calculate anything, do not manage anything, just keep moving towards the light. Each day, focus on creating with all your heart and effort, contributing without ego and selfishness.